All right, guys, we are back. Another day working on the fence. We got a lot done off camera since we're doing a lot of the same stuff over and over again. I didn't want to keep making videos doing the same stuff, so we got all of our posts on 3 of the 4 sides of the yard done. So this side's all good, front's completely done, back right side, or I'm sorry, back left side is completely done. The only thing that is left is the back stretch along the back side of the property. We still need to do that, but we're running into some issues with some of the roots over here from these trees. So this side's not too bad, but as we're drilling down with the 9-inch auger, which is like the perfect size for these 4x4 posts, it's hitting the roots, and the roots are pushing the auger all different types of ways, so then the posts aren't going back in there square. So we ended up using a bigger 12-inch auger to give us a little more space. Only problem with that is now the hole is massive, and it's not drilling as quickly as the little 9-inch one was, plus it needs a little more concrete. So luckily we have some extra concrete, so that's not really an issue. It's more so just the time consuming part, and again, it's not drilling very quickly, so it's taking a while to get that done, but everything's done on this side. We just need to do this last stretch across the back. That's probably going to be for another day. I think today, well, at least for this video, which is going to be a couple days worth of work, I think we're going to work on framing this side out. We got to cut down these posts, make everything level, frame everything out, and then start putting our pickets on. That way we can really start closing everything in. It's been taking a while to get this done. Again, we're doing it on the weekends and then right after work during the weekdays. So as you can see, sun's almost down already. So we only got a couple hours of daylight to work on this today, but over the next couple of days we'll just keep hacking away at it, trying to get as much done as we can. These top posts are already cut level, so they're right where they need to be, so they are good. We'll start framing that out today, and then we'll hopefully get started on that next side. But let me show you the other side, since the other side's it's probably about halfway done. We started putting the pickets up just to get an idea of what it was going to look like. It's coming together really nice, so it's just, again, taking a lot more time than we anticipated it would. But over here you can kind of see what the finished product's going to look like. So got this whole section done. 4-foot gate there, 2 10-foot gates here, and then continuing on this side. So this whole side's already framed out. We just need to finish putting the pickets up. We ended up making this little jig to put on the top post, so that way we can make sure the pickets are all level, which will help keep everything square and where it needs to be. We ended up doing 3 cross rails on this, top, middle, and bottom. We ended up putting the middle one a little bit closer to the top, so we have the 2 huskies obviously, and when they jump up, I figured I want some more support up on the top section versus the bottom, because they like to jump up on it. So hopefully that'll help kind of stabilize that out a bit. But coming together really nice. So still a lot of cleanup to do, and then we still need to figure out the gates. But we ended up getting 1,300 pickets. It's about 5 pallets worth. We've already burned through about half of that. We got one over there, big pallet in the back corner there, and then there's another big one on the back side of the shed. And then we finally got our the right 2x4s delivered. Home Depot came and took the old pallet out of here and then dropped off the right pallet of the pressure treated stuff. So should be good. Should have just enough materials to finish this up. Probably have some couple extra 4x4 posts. Well, we're gonna have a ton of extra concrete, and then pickets. We should have, I don't know, 60 extra pickets or so. So ended up ordering a lot extra. I didn't want to get to the point where we would run out and I'd have to go get more. I'd rather have to bring some back and return it. So got a ton of stuff done though. But yeah, we're gonna start on the other side. We'll start framing it out. I want the other side to look like this, so that we can get ready to start putting all the pickets up. So we'll go grab all the tools out of the garage and we'll get started. All right, so quick recap what we're doing on this side. Panel of fence, gate, big gate, and then we have fence going all the way down, and then hard to see it, but right in between here there's gonna be another gate and then another section of fence on the other side. So these posts from here to the end are already cut level. It's a little bit of a downhill slant, but we should be fine. We ended up cutting it a little bit of an angle, that way it should match across from left to right. We're gonna start with framing this section out, get that all ready for pickets. This section I haven't cut down the post yet, because I don't know if you could see it on camera, but you should be able to. It's at a pretty sharp slope, which would be fine if we weren't putting a gate here. That's gonna be a little bit challenging because we don't want the gate to be slanted, and if the gate is slanted and it goes to open up, depending on which way it's slanted, it'll end up hitting the ground either on the outside or the inside. So it's going to take a little bit to figure that out. I just want to wait for that until I can be sure 100% where it's going to go. So we'll hang off on that area for now, but again, we'll just stick with this side. We're going to measure from center of each post to center of the next post, get the measurement. It should be around 8 feet. Some have been a little bit shorter, some have been right around 8 feet. So we'll get measurements for top, middle, and bottom, and then we'll go cut them. And then we'll get the nail gun and we'll hang all those up. We already ran string lines, which are very faint, but this line is the line for the top of the middle post, and then this line is the top of the line for the bottom post. Those are across all of these all the way down, so should be pretty easy. Just a matter of cutting, measuring, cutting, and then nailing them up. So it should go by pretty quick, but we'll throw the time lapse up and get that going. right, well, you guys get the point. Don't want to keep videoing all the same stuff, so we'll call it quits for this video. Still a good bit to go. Still need to finish all the way down this side and the back side. So we'll get that knocked out. Next video should be us putting together the gates. That's going to be a bit of a challenge, but we'll figure it out. Haven't done one before, but it's kind of the trend for this channel, is doing a bunch of stuff we've never done before. So stay tuned for the next video. Hope you guys are enjoying it.